Hey, you guys, we are back to do Belle Collective. Now it's called Best Revenge is Your Paper. That's from Beyonce. The Best Revenge is Your Paper. I don't know who that was toward in this, but okay. So let's get into it.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and feel some tea. Join the KOURTNEY family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. So go with God, let God go with you. It's time for KOURTNEY and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, KOURTNEY Camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of KOURTNEY and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka Doug. This is my lovely wife with the head wrap on.
Oh, child, don't touch it, honey. For let's it come loose, and they ain't ready to see what's under here, honey.
Man,
They like a jungle sometimes to make you wonder. I keep going under.
Y'all ain't ready for it. But anyway, this is KOURTNEY and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants. And tonight we're gonna be talking about Belle Collectives. What's it called? What's the episode?
Best Revenge is Your Paper.
Best Revenge is Your Papers.
It's in one of Beyonce songs. Though.
But I'm trying to feel like you said, what's the reason why they use this title? Who is it? Yeah. What do they do? Is it talking about Lateshia? Cliff?
Who they talking about? Anyway, so if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you see the tees that we're wearing today, you can purchase them at KOURTNEYwear.com. Okay?
Yes. But
all right, so
it's hot. It's been hot for a whole week. Hot and sweaty. I've been working on that heat all week, and so I might be a little tired, y'all. So yeah, some people don't understand that heat would drain you. You know what I'm saying? It's being like, well, heat index is like 100, 102, 103, and you working out there. Me, I'm working out there, tired and hot. But some people, what you tired for? What you tired for? You can't say that. You work in the office all day. What you tired for? I just want to share that with y'all.
All right. Sometimes you have to let people talk and get off their shit. All right, so Lateshia is meeting her mom and her son at the people place, at the pizza place.
Telemarketers, man.
So
I'm gonna do it. You ain't gotta tell me. Okay.
Just set it down in theory. So she's meeting her son and her mom at the pizza place.
Not the people place. They don't serve people there.
Yeah, I hope not. And now, did y'all notice what I noticed? Now, first of all, her son is too old to be, hey, mommy. He was talking like a child. So Glenn need to get on back over there. And he really true, because sometimes when children are around their mom a lot, then, and especially they the only child, they get babied a whole lot. And it seems as though he still get baby. Hey, Josh, hey. You know, and he looked like he would. About 8, 9.
I don't think he's he could be about 8, 9, yeah.
So yeah,
Well, Glenn, like I said, Glenn, he works so much. He works offshore a lot. So yeah, he's gonna be with the child's gonna be with the mom and the grandma, way more. And so yeah, Glenn probably need to, when he gets offshore, spend a lot of time with him. Take him to shoot basketball. Take him to see some monster trucks. And just toughen him up a little bit. That's what I do with my nephew. My mom, they don't do the same thing. They baby that boy. And when I come around, you playing with him too raw. Don't put him in the headlock. Don't body slam. He's a boy. He got to be roughed up. Jeez, I got to give him a couple of body blows, man. Rough him up. Get him tough. That's what I did. That's what they did to me. I'm the oldest child. And my brothers, even my sister, I did like that. I, put football in hand. I tackle her. I did. I sure enough did. Tackle her, cacked her, body. So, yeah, toughen them up.
She a girl, though.
Man, I did. Shoot, I did Lexa like that, too.
Anyway, so she said that she working on some things. She got a book coming out called Why Side Pieces Are Winning. At first, I didn't know. It took me a while to understand what she was saying.
That's what I'm saying. Is it a good book for side pieces? It's like, is it painting the side piece in a positive way?
Well, it could be not in a positive way, but maybe in a way where she can explain, because her husband and cheated and he had a lot of side pieces. So maybe she can give it from a white perspective.
That's a good point.
So I don't know. But and also she got some branches coming out, and she is on tour coming to a city near you.
Yeah, is she gonna come to Alabama?
You're gonna come to a city near us, we'll come.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just let us know, girl. Send us an email. We'll come.
I'm coming just like MCG. Lateshia, girl, you know what you mean.
So she was sharing with her mom about, the thing in the stripper, how Glenn blew up, how Cliff was being messy and all that stuff, whatever. She also shared too that Glenn want her to come back, honey, baby, come back. Baby, I'm good to you. Baby, I'll be good to you. Come back. What's taking so long, baby? And want her healing process to be long, which I thought she was already back, but I don't know.
Here's the thing. She felt bad for Glenn after his grandma passed away. And, that's what kind of got them in a better spot. Because the grandma passed away, she felt like she needed to be there for Glenn. And this side note, let's take a little side note. Lateshia mama look good for her age, man.
She do. She look like a sister.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I guess Lateshia mama don't believe in stress either.
Child, that's what she said. I leave you.
Because she been married 6 times, so as soon as they get her stressed out, she out. So you ain't gonna stress me out, make me look old.
You're not gonna put no records on this face, child. I got a dip, honey. Okay? So yeah. She said, but her mama did say fast, because she was just talking about, Lateshia was talking about how Glenn, want her to move fast. And what she said, fast mover means slick talker.
Yeah, that's a good point. It is, because they want you to get over so they can get back in and get back in good with you, man. Yeah. So, her mom, she got experience, man. She been married 6 times, so listen to your mom, because, people with fast tongue, they can try to get things over on you, man. They slick with it, so you got to be careful with that.
Her mom said, but that's your marriage. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. So.
Yeah, my mom said, I'm trying to tell you on the slide, I'm letting you know, fast tongue is a slick mover. I've been married 6 times. You see this face, not one wrinkle.
Not one
wrinkle. And you gonna let this man wrinkle you out.
So Aikisha and Willie are, at their place, and it seems as though she done found out that she been dealing with high blood pressure. She done had a headache for, like she said, 2 or 3 weeks. And she thought it was sinuses. Now, when I heard her say she thought it was sinuses, because I'm dealing with a whole bunch of both are allergies and sinuses, I started listening. But she said that, she done had heavy headaches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She said that she trying to get everything under control. She trying to de-stress and all that stuff. So her husband rubbed her feet, and he was just like, listen, that's why I'm here. To help. I'm here to help. I know you got the kids, Ferris Street, got all this stuff, the bells, you filming for this show, everything. And children, every time you lock them in their room, they run back out here and try to be on camera. So I get it. So even though I'm traveling, when I'm here, just utilize me to help. And right. So, what you finna say?
It's like, Aikisha, you gotta put your health as priority right now, man. If you gotta step away from filming the show to get your health under control, so be it. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because high blood pressure apparently runs in her family.
And what you said, somebody had a stroke.
Yeah, her mom, her biological mom had a heart attack. She died from a heart attack, and her aunt and her sister, somebody died from a stroke. And now find out you have high blood pressure, Plus, it don't help with the food you eat too. You like all that sudden soul food, all that cholesterol and that grease and fat and pork.
I think one time that she was there, she was eating pig ears.
Pig ears.
And Willie was like,
yeah. So that's not helping your high blood pressure. Plus the stress, and you got the little ones breaking out the rooms.
Get me out of here.
So you got a lot on your plate, man. So so when Willie get in town, let the man be a man. Let him handle things, man. So that's why Willie ain't got no stress. Willie's man, I'm out. I'm going back to New Jersey.
She said that she cares about being here because she want to see her kids, turn into adults. So it seems like she had her kids later in life. So, she wants to be around. She said she was trying to focus on building generational wealth, but she needs to stop focusing on that right now to focus on breaking generational curses. I said, okay, that is good.
Yeah.
So she working on a new proposal, because the proposal that she tried to do, I guess, I don't know, for Fair Street.
Yeah, they rejected it. So they came back with a counter offer, a counter proposal. And she said she's gonna look at it and see what it do.
But I noticed how she was raising her voice even in that. I said, "Girl, you ain't learning."
See, that's the thing. She's so worried about these projects that it's gonna stress you out. You gotta put that to the side. If you guys stick this Ferris Street project and put it back into Lateshia's hand, let it be.
And then it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah.
We already know. It's just gonna sit. Is it gonna be in her
I forgot she's on tour right now, so she can't handle it. So she's on tour. Yeah, tour brunch, baby. Come to a city near you.
Ain't said nothing about Ferris Street no more ever since Aikisha came on the scene. So yeah, you can't put it in her hands because it won't do nothing. So she's still running from there. What you said?
What?
When they told her how much?
She said, "How much you think it's gonna be for us to get this Ferris Street project off the ground?" I guess he was a city councilman. City councilman said, like 1.5 million. 1.5 million. She's so scratchy. I said, why is she looking around? It's all gonna fall out the air. 1.5 million. Ooh, that's a little more than I thought.
Hey, Carlos, you got to get somebody on this show that can help do this, because your girl ain't able. I just do brunches, so I can't do this. I think I found her name is Aikisha. I give you her phone number. So yeah. Anyway, so JJ is his daughter, and I guess his daughter boyfriend,
husband.
Okay, that's a husband. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you said it because I don't want to call him wrong. But his daughter and her husband are there to allow, let her daddy see his grandchild, his grandson, because this is his only grandson.
Only boy, period, because he got 3 daughters. And I think she's the only one that has the grandbaby. And it's the first boy in the family.
So he excited about that. He was shocked that you can freeze breast milk. Yeah, my daughter-in-law was saying she freeze hers. So, hey, new age stuff now.
Hey, young people, man, then say something about some breast milk soap.
Yeah.
I said breast milk soap. Ugh. You bathed in your mom fluids. Oh man, no.
So he asked her, so when Gucci gonna be able to see the baby? She was like, I don't know. I know that's your wife, and you gonna rock with her, and I'm gonna rock with my mama. She and we didn't know that Gucci had filed a police report against Selena. So she was like, I don't know, because JJ was saying they was in a cohesive, I guess, copacetic place. Now this happened, and they kind of back to where they started from. So, and JJ was just saying, I know we'll get past this. God gonna get us past this. Everybody hurt right now, but we'll get past this and move forward. And I know that the man got his head bedazzled.
Yeah, 2023. I said, JJ, boy, he do so much. He's so extra. But I like JJ, man. I do, man. I like his personality.
I agree. I think somebody in the comments when I was talking about Gucci gotta go, somebody said, I know you said it, but I think somebody else said, yeah, they like JJ. So I guess, if we the people like JJ, then we'll take your wife. Just
the thing about JJ, he might be country. He might be, some kind of shady and petty. But I think he has good intentions in his heart. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
But he might be loud in country now.
Now I don't know what's the deal between him and Cliff.
Yeah, I think it's some little tension between them two. Yeah.
So let's move on. So Josh is back on the scene. So Josh set up this thing, and I've never seen people do that before. What she call it? Curtain?
I thought like a curtain silk or
it's something. But he invited Latrice and her friend. Sorry,
Amanda.
Amanda, okay. So he wants them to get back to a better place, kind of talk about their issues. So she was like, when she came in, she just said, hey, and he was like, oh, you ain't speaking. And so she said, I said hey to everybody. So I guess, she didn't call his name. And she was like, "Oh, what this for? This will help with sex." He was like, "Listen, I don't want to even put in my mind about you and Cliff, that old man on top of you." He said in confessional, that old man, I don't even want to have them kind of thoughts. So as they doing it,
hold on. Josh gotta understand, man. Old man can get down. They can still get down, like the old man saw on the Murray. More 65 years old. He up there trying to get a DNA test for a baby.
Yeah, and he was not the dad.
He said, "Mr. Such said, yeah, not the father." You get one to the crowd, getting the crowd hot. I said, "Ooh, old school, baby. They can still get down." That's right, man.
So anyway, so they sitting down. Okay, so they doing the curtain thing or whatever. So her legs in the air. Her and Amanda wig, they trying to hold on to it so they won't fall off.
Josh asked them, did they have their wigs tacked down real good? Said, yeah, we ain't worry about our wigs.
But shoot, that's one it's one thing to tack them down if you vertical, you sit like this, okay. But then when you start flipping and doing all that stuff, child, we do not want to be on camera and see y'all without y'all wigs. So anyway, after they got finished with that, they sit down and they talk. And it seemed as though Treese and her feeling, because she said, y'all was one of my faves. In fact, let me just say, Josh, you was one of my faves, but you done went back and told Aikisha some stuff that's personal. I don't like for my friends to be talking and telling stuff about me. And so he was like, all I was doing, just having a conversation, just basically venting. He was like, you can vent over here, but don't vent out there. These girls don't like me. You want to say something?
Go ahead.
Let's see. So yeah, he did apologize for that, and he was like, anything else, I'm just gonna keep it between us, So anyway, so let's move on to Aikisha and Gucci meeting up.
Your favorite person.
Aikisha.
I know I'm talking about Sogucci, your favorite person.
I'm talking about Aikisha.
Yeah, Sogucci is your favorite person.
You gonna buy me a purse? A Gucci purse?
No, so okay, Gucci is your
Gucci purse.
I said it's your favorite
purse.
No, I said she's
a Gucci purse. Thank you, baby. When we gonna go and get it?
So Gucci is your favorite person.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I never really thought about having a Gucci purse, but that would be nice. So let's
snatch that gonna wrap off your head and traumatize you people.
All right, so Aikisha and them, they meet up and they talking, and basically she was telling her, she filed charges against, Selena, and she was saying, she ain't seen the grandbaby and stuff like that. She understand, yada, 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 yada. Now, I'm just being honest. I won't let you see my grandchild either. Hey, I'm just saying, I didn't even know that the woman put a knot on her head.
That's what she claiming. That's what she claiming.
That's why she filed a police report. I don't know what she's gonna try to put in jail or restraining order or what.
I'm most likely gonna be a restraining order.
No, well then you restrain my mom. You can't see my baby. So I'm just saying, But anyway,
you just saying that
folks don't rock with who they rock with.
You just saying that because you don't like so
Gucci purse. I want a Gucci purse. I want a Gucci purse. I want a Gucci purse. Anyway, I want a Gucci purse.
The reason why she's singing like that is because she loves so Gucci
purse. So Keisha tell her about, her high blood pressure. She's like, girl, why you ain't tell me? I could have been there for you and stuff. I'm saying, girl, we y'all had a friendship. Y'all been knowing each other. Because in fact, Aikisha been knowing Selena. It seemed like way longer than she been knowing you.
Yeah.
Because she went to school with her, right?
Well, what got me, Aikisha said, the doctor told me I had high blood pressure. I had to go to New Jersey. I said, she was always in New Jersey to go to a doctor, man.
Maybe she was visiting her husband. Ain't that where he at?
Yeah.
Maybe she was visiting him and she stopped by her normal doctor there. Because she did say something about a doctor here.
Yeah, she's going to go see a doctor in Mississippi. Yeah. In Mississippi. Don't say here. But we're not in Mississippi.
Oh, sorry. Here, there. Where they at? So, anyway, they talked about, catching each other around. It wasn't much to talk about. So Gucci was like, okay, girl, come on, let's exercise. We're going to run back to the car. I'm going to take my flip-flops out. I said, okay, then, you good in country. Because if you sit there and run on a wooded bridge, see that bridge wood, a wooded bridge that have nails and splendors and all that stuff popping up out of you country.
Yeah, some of the country people got strong, tough feet.
They do.
Man, I'm telling you, man, tough feet, man. You think they got shoes on? Feet so hard and dark and hard and rough, and man, you got some boots on? Not at my feet. God. So yeah, don't sleep on the country feet now.
So, in the next scene, you got Cliff and Latrice. They said, "Ooh, Aikisha and Willie invited us out for a couple things." Latrice was like, "I like couple stuff." Cliff was like, he said, Cliff said something about couple stuff.
Yeah, I forgot what, Yeah.
And then so she was like, "Wow, I like doing couple stuff." So here come Gucci and JJ. Ooh, Aikisha and Willie invited us out for a couple things. I like doing couple stuff. Then they look,
who you? What you doing here? No, what you doing here? Aikisha invited us. She invited us too. They fell for the okie doke.
Okay. And then they looking for Aikisha, the man that came and asked what they want to eat and all that stuff.
I didn't think Aikisha and Widow was gonna show up, man. I thought she set them up. They're gonna be there by themselves. That's what I thought.
But they did come in later. Latrice was just saying, "Well, I'm glad y'all here." She said that and she was telling JJ, "It's been a lot going on with me and your wife." It seemed like JJ. Oh yeah, they was talking about ordering because the guy came and ordering. It seemed like that. What's his name? JJ was ordering for Gucci and Treese was ordering for Cliff.
You don't know what I want. You don't be ordering for me. I order for my own self. I want some oxtail. She said, "I just said that." I want some rice. She said, "I just said that." You ain't ordering. Like, ooh boy, Cliff is gonna make sure he's in control of the situation. Mm-hmm. Even though she did exactly the same thing he did, he wants to make sure that everybody know he runs the show.
I ain't hear him order no oxtail.
I ain't hear that either, but that's what she said.
Rice. Yeah. So Aikisha and Willie come in. As they sit down and talk, saying she was just saying, "I wanted y'all to come together. I don't want us to have these issues going on and stuff." And so, they appreciated it and stuff. JJ was saying, he going back and said, "Yeah, the Bells had a good time. I even brought them together. Aikisha, you doing your thing, trying to bring them together. I brought them together when they had the party at my house."
You're a Leo. I'm a Leo too. That's what Leos do. Leos, man.
So the Bells had a good time. Latrice said, that, "Yeah, I had a good time." Cliff said, "What?" No. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's basically what he was saying, translating. He said that it was basically, you don't have high class or dignity about yourself if you enjoy that type of stuff going on.
Oh, bro. Back in the day, I felt like I had high class back then when I was 20, 21, 22 years old. I used to go to the strip club.
But I think he's talking about male strippers. I think he's specifically talking
about
that.
I see a lot of high class people, like bachelorette parties, have strippers come in. So yeah, if it's for a special occasion, I get it, man. But I just think Cliff has a problem with that JJ having a stripper there because his wife, Latrice, was looking at the stripper. That's the main thing there. You know what I'm saying?
And what's Kyle's wife?
I really don't think he cared about that. I just feel like he's been messy. If I'm gonna be mad, Glenn, you gonna be mad. That's what I'm thinking.
So Latrice asked a question. Okay, well, let me ask you: has anybody been cheated on outside, I guess, of who they with now? And Gucci was saying, well, his ex, his ex had put a knot on my head, so I know he going to bat for some, because he was saying that he never cheated or something like that. And somehow she brought up the ex. She put a knot on my head. And Gucci said, I know I got a smart mouth and all that stuff or whatever. She said, but, the situation that went down with them really truly wasn't right.
All right.
Was you gonna say something else? They kind of went back and forth. I think Latrice was talking about. I think that's when Aikisha was saying, she been knowing Selena for a long time. That's out of her character. Right, Latrice said the same thing. All of it is out of character. And when they said that,
when Aikisha said that, and Latrice said the same thing about Selena, they panned the camera over to Sogucci, and she had this look like, "Dang, man, everybody against me." You know what I'm saying? What it is, she wants everybody to look at Selena as a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
But when Aikisha and Latrice said, no, that's out of character for Selena to do something like that, it didn't go over too well. Go too well for Sogucci. I screwed that up, man. But it is what it is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
The fact too that also Latrice brought up the fact too that Sogucci was trying to say that Cliff Selena up there doing oral sex on you. Remember she said that?
Yeah, see, that's the thing I was trying to point out while we were watching it. JJ didn't hear that part.
Mm-hmm.
She left that part out. And JJ, when we heard it, his eyes booked a little bit, like, what? You know what I'm saying? But it kind of skimmed over it. Right. I wanted them to stay on that subject there to get that kind of cleared up, but they didn't.
So, in fact, I think that JJ don't really know his wife, and I think that they trying to bring to let her know. Like she said, I know I got a smart mouth. I'm not condoning nobody putting their hands on nobody. You have to watch your mouth, because when you have a smart mouth like that, sometimes it can be repercussions, because everybody's not going to take your mouth being smart.
Right.
But from what I see, it didn't look like that Selena just came over and clucked you upside the head, I guess, because your mouth was smart. You came back and said, what you gonna do? And pulled off your glasses like you was ready to go toe to toe. So I don't know what happened in that fight. I really don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They said they fell on the ground fighting.
So did Selena press charges against you too? So
well, the thing is, there's a lot of stuff in that fight they left out. They just said they fell on the ground. And I didn't see the champagne glass getting thrown. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't see that either. So they cut all that part. They cut that part out. So it's a lot. It sounded like a lot happened. Yeah, we just didn't see it. Yeah.
And then did the knot, did it vanish and go away? Did she use makeup? Because I ain't never seen no knot on her head.
Yeah, maybe they use makeup. You know what I'm saying? Because they be making Aikisha freckles. I mean, I call them freckles. Moles disappear. So
yeah, he was like, "Oh, she got a lot of moles." Aikisha said, "Y'all gonna get me in my red."
There's something wrong with that, because my mom, she has a lot of moles. You have moles, yeah. I got moles, man.
I'm gonna get mine. What they at, baby?
A mole in my eye.
You got 1, 2, but I'm talking about a lot. I'm finna get these taken off. They
gonna burn
I don't like them.
It's character, man.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like that's life experience, right?
Who said that?
The old people.
They dead. Right. So yeah, I gotta get this off my face, because I like for my face to look as clear. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them things distracting my face.
And they're not distracted. It gives your face character, man. Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, I like the moles on Aikisha too.
You like them on my face?
Mm-hmm.
Kiss them.
In other words,
on that note, they talk about they like the couples trip. I mean, they like the couples thing and stuff like that, because they can be more relatable with because each one of them been through things. So they was like, we should take a trip, so
a vacation, couples vacation. Somebody said, we ain't going to Jamaica. I
said, why they ain't going to Jamaica?
Because the Jamaica strip of 15 inches is gonna be over there waiting, right? So you lay on the airport, you be sitting there waiting. Say, yeah, hey Cliff, how you doing?
So on that note, you guys, that's all we got. We will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! Always put God first.